What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. We are down here, girl. I was about to go to Starbucks. I already have coffee. I wanted a pastry, but I was like, no, because no, it's too early to be having these pastries like this. But hopefully this person stops because I have the arrow. Like that last person just ran the light. I was just telling my son, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let the diva know you stopped by. I was just telling my son the other day that when you're at a cross, a four-way signal, that when the light turns green, that you need to wait for like 2 seconds, 1,000, 1,000, and then go, because people run lights. And it's like 2 seconds. It's like 2 or 3 seconds, and here comes somebody flying through the light. I just was with my neighbor. I came outside, and my neighbor, the back of their car was just like pushed in. I was like, what happened? He was like, he said that somebody hit them last night. They have kids. I was like, are the kids okay? He was like, yeah. He's like, he was stopped, and they just came and hit him from the back. And that's why I told my son yesterday, nightfall comes on Halloween, get out, because people are doing the most. They're tricking, they're treating, girl, but you have to be safe. But he would hit the back of his car. He has a Honda Accord. It was just smashed in. They were trying to get stuff out of the trunk. I wonder why they didn't go through the car. Because on Honda Accords, can't you go through the car into the trunk? I thought you could. And they was like trying to take stuff out of the trunk. And I wish I would have remembered that when I was right there, because I would have told them, two men, why don't you go through the car and get the stuff out the trunk? But they was trying to get stuff out the trunk, child. So I was going to go to Starbucks, and I said that I already have my coffee. Ooh, girl, so good. I already have my coffee. Only 8 ounces. Only 8 ounces. I'm down to 8 ounces, 1 cup a day, 8 ounces. I'm going to have to make a switch. What do y'all use? I mean, in the morning when I get up, I do my warm water with lemon, honey, and cayenne. And it's my little, the concoction that we all do in the morning. A lot of us probably do the same thing in the morning upon rising. And then I have another small cup of tea, of green tea, and then I have my coffee. So I get all my antioxidants and all my, warming up my system. But then I won't have coffee till probably about maybe 2 hours after that. So yeah, honey, I just slap this on top of my head, girl. You know what I'm saying? It's literally slap. I just roll the scarf up, start with the headband, right? With the headband. I think, baby, I think when I turn, I need to take my foot off the brake. I think when I turn 50, I'm going to start wearing my bandanas around my forehead like I normally do. Like when I'm in the house, those red bandanas, I be wearing them around my head like this. It reminds me of the grandfather from the Lost Boys. Do y'all remember him? And he was like a free spirit. He was in there with his TV guide. You don't need to, but you don't have a TV. You don't have a TV. With TV guide, you don't need a TV. Y'all remember the Lost Boys with Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, Val Kilmer? No, Kiefer Sutherland, not Val Kilmer. I'm thinking about The Doors. Kiefer Sutherland, Jason Patrick. What's her name? The mama. That was a good movie. What's his name? I want to call him Alex. He was in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. He was a vampire. All the vampires were fine as hell. I was like, why do the vampires be fine as hell? Fine as hell. But Kiefer Sutherland and Jason Patrick were so cute. But I loved Corey Haim. Corey Haim. Out of the Coreys, I loved Corey Haim. Always loved Corey Haim. I loved Corey Haim. Girl. Corey Haim, Kirk Cameron, girl, let me tell you something. I didn't really like Michael J. Fox that much, but I thought he was funny, especially in somebody was singing the Family Ties. I think it was T.S. Madison the other day singing the Family Ties theme song. What would we do, baby, without us? What would we do, baby, without us? They said, who sang that song? And I bet there's something we don't, something. Ooh, what would we do, baby, without us? La da da da. Y'all remember that? Family Ties. Let me tell you something. And now these fucking shows, they don't even have an intro. They rarely have an intro. Shout out to all the cast members of Family Ties. Let me just call them out. Justine Bateman, Meredith Baxter Burney. I guess she's just Meredith Baxter. Tina Yothers, Michael Gross, Michael J. Fox, Courtney Cox, Scott Valentine, Brian Bonsall. Everybody was in the fucking Family Ties, y'all. What would we do, baby, without us? Sha-da-da-da. Theme song. Here we go. And that is who sang that? Johnny Mathis and Denise Williams, y'all. Y'all want to hear it? Just real quick. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. What would we do, baby? And there was like a painting, and then by the time the intro was over, the that was back in the day.
Is that correct?
No.
Line in. Please say a command.
Bluetooth audio.
Bluetooth audio.
Oh. Yes. Yeah, shout out to the sitcom intros, y'all. That all had all the songs, baby. You know who did it the best? You know, William Cosby, honey. He did it the best. Every season they had a new intro, and it was so good. Like, oh my God, you couldn't wait till the Cosby Show started its season so you could see the new intro, girl. Those were the days, baby. We 80s babies out here, honey. Well, 80s children. I grew up in the 80s. I grew up in the 80s. I was a little diva on a tricycle come 1980. With my tricycle and my big wheel. Yes, my pink big wheel. Girl, stop playing with me. I had a pink big wheel, and we lived on a hill. Baby, we lived on a hill. We lived on a hill going down, and then our driveway went down too. So we like lived on a hill, but we were like in a terrace. I live in City Terrace, California. So that's East Los Angeles, Boyle Heights area. So since we lived in a terrace, all the houses were kind of like built into the earth, right? And then you have like usually have beams holding the rest of. We had a balcony, and it held the beams held up the backside of the house, basically. So I would come down, baby. I would come down the damn hill and then turn and then go down our hill, baby. Baby, we were to hit that fucking big wheel. Baby, do not forget the times when you were children. Please don't. Please don't forget the times when you were a children. Go back to those times of those good memories when you were a child, girl. 80 sitcom intros, big wheels, honey, running down the hill. Somebody was talking about go-karts the other day. I remember my brothers and my cousins would make go-karts out of milk crates and put and strap wheels on it, make wheels on them, and be going down, baby. We tore that hill up. When I tell you, and our street was like not even a quarter mile. Like it was like such a small strip of street, and I lived like on the top of a hill, and it was just like, I want to say on our street it might have been, I want to say no more than 20, no more than 15 houses. It was a very small, and then like that's when I realized how Latin families and and families of immigrants, when they come, they usually try to find, like, live near each other, and that was one of the first signs of understanding how community works, where the families live. We had a family that lived across from us, the Fuertes. They lived across from us, and then their family, the grandmother lived across from grandmother, grandfather lived across from us. The daughter and son-in-law lived up the street with their children, and then their other cousins lived down the street. And remember, our street was a very short, like a very short street, and it was at the top of the hill. And then we had another family, the Picassos. They lived on the street, and another family, the other family, lived. They still live there. I think they still live there. They sold my grandmother's house. Somebody was talking about. Shout out to Mike. He was talking about, y'all. Do y'all sell grandmother's house? Do y'all still sell grandmother's house? I Now that area is like, it's close to downtown LA. It has a great view. I could on good days we could see the ocean from the top of the hill. On other days we had a view of Dodger Stadium, Hollywood sign. I mean, we could see everything because we were on top of a hill. Baby, shout out to East LA. But baby, when I tell you I used to hit that down, I used to come down the hill. I'd be coming down the hill, and then I'll turn my big wheel handles, baby, and then skidding. You have to, like, drag your foot. You gotta drag your foot. You gotta put your foot down on your brakes. Shout out to big wheels, honey. The kids don't play outside anymore. We used to be outside. Do you hear me? Outside. Anyways, so making mud pies. I remember one time my brother, we got the water hose and he put mud all over his body, like all over his body. Girl, we had good times in childhood. There were some good times, but when it was time for you to get in trouble, girl, that's a mess. There go that man with that plane. What would we do, baby? Okay, so we don't have anything. I spent 14 minutes talking about nothing, honey, reminiscing about family ties and stuff, and 80s sitcom intros. Those are the best, and you have to be creative. Now they just start off. The show just starts, credits rolling at the bottom. I'm like, y'all don't do intros. I don't like. Why don't they do intros anymore? Intros set the tone. Shout out to the Cosby Show. They had a new intro every season. I don't think Different World ever changed their intro. Did they ever change their intro? I think they did when they got a little older. I think they did change their intro and like Marissa Tomei wasn't on there. Remember they tried to bring Marissa Tomei? Y'all know who Marissa Tomei is from My Cousin Vinny, right? Y'all know Marissa Tomei, but she was on the first season of A Different World. Y'all remember that, right? They tried to have a white girl. Girl, no. They always have to have the token, girl. Yes, Marissa Tomei was on the first season of A Different World. If you don't remember. Girl, let's go to the blogs and see what the hell.
I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
What the hell the girls are talking about, honey. Girl. Okay, somebody liked a comment that I left on Sabrina Parr. Remember Sabrina? If you got a good black man, you better keep that black man. Sabrina Parr. So I went to her page and I was like, is she still a patriarchy princess? I know it's only been a couple of weeks and she probably hasn't changed at all. But when I tell you she is a pick-me patriarchal princess, and I was like thinking as I was walking to the car, I was like, it's so many people talking that shouldn't be. But there's always going to be agents, right? Agent Smith, there's always going to be agents to uphold the illusion of white supremacy, the illusion that men are the leaders, like all of that stuff. There are going to be women who who help spread that message. And I was like, I know people probably get tired of me talking about these niggas, but I have to, because you have to counter the other voices that are telling women, go, if you got a good black man, you better keep that good black man, girl.
this, but if you are a black woman and you know you have a good black man at home, you need to do what it takes to keep that black man.
Listen to her. Listen to the way she sounds. Listen. If you got a black man, you better keep that black man. Did I save it? No, I didn't save it. I thought I was saving post this morning. I was like, I'm going to say whatever I made a comment on, I'm going to save it. Okay, so I have 3 because Khia, let me tell you something. Khia Shimon, my neck, my back. Baby, when I tell you she dragged Sexyy Red down the street, up the hill, over the river, and through the woods. Baby, one thing I tell you, one thing I will warn you about. If you go back and forth with a woman or a man from Miami, baby, or New Orleans, be prepared to get dragged. Because when I tell you they hold no bars, girl, they will take it straight to the 5th corner of hell on your ass and not give a fuck. Girl, Khia, Madison, Santana, they will drag you. They will drag you and not care to call you all kind of slurs and everything else. They don't give a fuck. You about to get dragged. Listen to Khia. Girl.
Non-sexy, knocked up ass red, there go the fugly red. Your glass is being charged with not being ashamed of your goddamn self.
Right, bitch, bring back shame.
About it. Being a deadbeat mama, a deadbeat daddy, a deadbeat daughter, and a deadbeat young thugger looking like ass bitch. Skin looking like a wrinkled bed sheet, attempting to come for a real queen, being ugly than mallet in the motherfucker. Looking like an old crumbled up stale ass backwood that ain't nobody buying. Take that shit back to the store, whore, but ain't no refund. Not being able to handle the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God, but ain't nobody helping you but the devil. Acting like you that bitch when you ain't shit, and it shows, bitch. Fucking on niggas that don't want you, not knowing who your baby daddy is, sucking on balls and toes at the same damn time, getting pissed and shitted on and trying to come for a real queen, not knowing who the fuck your baby daddy is, refusing to go and get tested, letting fuck niggas film fucking your dry ass pussy on live, you dirty black footed ass.
Well, let me tell you something. That's the first slide. There's 2 other slides of her dragging her. When I tell you she dragged her, I don't know how long it was. It had to be minutes and just kept going. She writes her reads down, but Khia used to do them off the dome. But in order to keep order in her gag order, she got to just go off. Baby, when I tell you she called her what she called her? Dirty foot, dragging ass. Girl, it's a mess. That's why I said you can't, when you come for somebody, you got to be prepared. Sexyy Red is in the comment talking about, sounds like somebody's jealous. No, sweetie, she dragged you. You don't have any edges. Where your edges at? I didn't see them. Edges. She dragged you. She scalped you, honestly. Because that's just the first slide. Listen to the second slide.
Damn time trying to clap back with the clap. Being mad because your non-fans is trying to understand what the fuck your decrepit looking ass is saying in your whack ass music that we don't understand. Looking like the hot pack that don't nobody want and don't nobody want to buy it either. Trying to roast like you was really about that life and ain't. Looking like some crust in them niggas' draws you be eating. Me and your ass whoop just as soon as you drop that goddamn baby out your stinking foul ass pussy. They're gonna have to do a C-section to get it out because the damn show can't come through your pussy canal. Tweeting about your pussy, thinking like it's cute when it's not, you dumpster smelling ass bitch. Thinking you a rap star when you ain't, being slow as a motherfucker. Still disgusting every fucking body that coming to your view. Looking like a llama in the face, eating ass and sucking toes for free at the same damn time. Not getting your pussy treated, thinking you got hits that stick like grits and you never fucking did and never will.
Never will.
Looking for a rich baby daddy when you a poor, broke baby mama. Trying to see his bastard on break and he don't want it, never baby. Trying to roast an old hoe and pregnant at the same damn time. Ass, tired ass, disease infested asshole. Bumping your head on the headboard one too many times thinking you could come for me and acting like you a superstar rapper when you're still looking like a copper penny.
Bitch, she said she looked like a copper penny.
Old school box Chevy, stick it in a motherfucker gag order, just like your skin, long ass, tired ass, disease.
This was the first one.
Let me go and get this off my chest right quick before I let go. I'm about tired of y'all comparing me to these hoes. See, I said my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack. Not these niggas out here, these hoes out here. I said my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack, and I stood Still stood 10 toes down like a motherfucking queen. Hair still wrapped up like the first day. I ain't changed a bit. Okay? It's respect me. It's snatch the motherfucking cat back. It's don't trust no motherfucking nigga. Get your own shit. It's tell that nigga to hit the motherfucking door. You want to fuck these bitches. You want to fuck these hoes. It ain't eat no nigga's ass and suck no nigga's toes. Y'all hoes couldn't have rolled up.
And she rhymed. Did you hear her rhyme?
Fuck, I roll. I done been out here 25 years. Y'all ain't seen no pictures of my pussy, no videos of me sucking dick. My phone ain't never been stolen. Y'all ain't never seen me with no man. And I got a motherfucking husband. Y'all ain't never seen me do shit. Y'all ain't seen no husband, no children, no nigga I'm fucking, no nigga in the industry got no fucking me. These hoes was raised by Trina. Let's get this straight.
Bitch, I didn't catch that. She said these hoes was raised by Trina. Baby, shout out to Khia. I don't agree with everything she does. We talking about this specific topic here, okay? Okay, girl, I'm screaming. She said, just another old washed up hag hating on a young turned rich bitch. Girl's giving musty. She said she looked like a copper penny. Girl's a mess. She said, you sucking niggas' toes and eating niggas' ass. I'm not talking. I said my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack. They're the beasts. They are the beasts, honey. They out here. Girl's a mess. It says, oops. DoorDash warns customers who order without tipping may experience longer delivery times and cold food. Orders with no tip might take longer to get delivered. Are you sure you want to continue? Dashers can pick and choose which orders they want to do. Orders that take longer to be accepted by Dashers tend to result in slower delivery. Yeah, if I don't see a tip, I'm not going to pick up your food. How dare you? Y'all don't people have been delivering food for I don't know how long, and when they come with your food, let me tell you how they used to do. They used to have their little credit card machine, so you could put your card in there and they would run the thing back and then you would sign it and then you'd give them like a cash tip or something. People have been delivering food for ages. All of a sudden y'all don't want to give tips to people? They're providing a service. Well, they get they charge a delivery charge. They charge this. Yeah, but you still got to tip your driver, especially if it's hot, if it's rainy, any kind of weather conditions where you don't want to go out and you want to use a service for convenience. Tip that person who's inconvenienced. Like, I don't understand that. What kind of musty ass nigga, inconsiderate ass mother, greedy motherfucker doesn't give a tip to a delivery service? Girl. And then somebody in the comments was like, well, I get my food cold. You know, you can go back and change the amount of tip they get, right? After they provide a service. I just give 20% off the top and then I round it up and give them a whole number. Because you're providing me with the service. I just tipped somebody $40 to deliver my groceries the other day. Instacart. Shout out to Instacart. I was like, I don't feel like going to the store. The delivery, I tipped him $40 because I'm like, I don't want to do it. The gas money and the shit, he's flying that plane. If gas money and the shit, that's the gas money that you would have spent. However much gas you would have spent going to get this food. And usually I have stopped doing delivery. Like if I usually use Uber Eats. I feel like DoorDash's prices are higher. I don't know why. Maybe they're not. I don't know. But I feel like they are. When I use that service, Instacart, any delivery service, that person is doing what you don't want to do. So why wouldn't you honor them and give them money for that? Like, I don't understand people who don't tip, especially food service, especially concierge. Valet is fine. You just drive my car around the thing. Let me give you a little tip or whatever. But food delivery, and then you want to play with people's money, and they're delivering your food that you are going to consume. Let's read some of the comments. It says, neighbors, this is from the Neighborhood Talk. If you don't want your highly anticipated meal to be sitting at the restaurant you order from DoorDash, said you better tip and tip well. Per a report from The Verge, DoorDash spokesperson Jen Rosenberg explained that the new pop-up message in the app is being tested to encourage pre-tipping and ensure quicker delivery. If a customer were to input 0 for a tip, a warning would appear stating, orders with no tip might take longer to get delivered. Are you sure you want to continue? Quote. Dashers go the extra miles to help connect consumers with the best of their local communities, Rosenberg said. That's why we encourage customers to show appreciation. Yeah, it's community. In your community, if you send somebody out to go get your food and they bring it back to you and you don't give them anything, like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm so confused. I am really confused. To me, it's a testament of your character, how you tip, and if you tip. Girl, I'm judging you. I am. Because I think it's inconsiderate and selfish. Somebody said delivery service is a luxury. Girl, when the fuck? No, it's not. People been delivering. I've been having bitch, I've been in my 20s living in my apartment broke and will order Chinese food and have it delivered to me and spend my money on Chinese food and so I can have leftovers the next day. Girl. Well, single, no dependence. Right? We ordering food all the time. Or now, like I said, now what I do is I go and get it, right? And then you can get your ass up. You can order it and get your raggedy, musty, dusty, greedy ass up and go get your own fucking food if you don't want to pay somebody to deliver your food. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm going to read some of these comments and I'm going to see what the pulse is. I said, what kind of cheap, inconsiderate mongrel wouldn't tip a delivery service, especially food? You have to be a cheap, musty motherfucker not to tip a food delivery service. Shame on you. Somebody said $3.99 app fee, $5.99 delivery, $4.99 tax. Now I got a pre-tip. Not when they hire people that speak zero English. Okay, so you are a fucking bigot and you're fucking stingy. Shut your ass up. This is a black woman's image on this profile. You're paying for the convenience and you not having to get your lazy ass up and go and get it. I order Instacart. I used to order DoorDash when I was like, they too expensive. So I switched to Urban Eats. Uber Eats. I've never ordered from, what's the other one? Postmates. That was like one of the first ones that got like really popular, was Postmates. What do y'all do? I do Instacart sometimes. I did Instacart the other day. I saw something online. I was like, oh, I want to make this soup, but I don't want to go to the store. I ordered all the ingredients for the soup and had it delivered, girl. That was it. It was only like, I think it came out to like $25. So I'm tipping the person because I don't want to go. You can do it for me. I'm going to give you money for doing it. Like, I just feel like that's the only considerate thing to do. I just don't understand people. I really don't. Now I got a pre-tip, not when they hire people that speak zero English and can't find the main entrance. You're a bigot. I don't like that. Ugh, gross. People saying order is a luxury when it's really fucking not. People need food. Sometimes people don't have transportation, nor do they have a few extra dollars to give to people sometimes. You're so detached from reality. People should be courteous when handling people's food, regardless to if they get tipped or not. No. You run the risk of somebody messing with your food. You don't tip them? How dare you? Girl, that's so musty. And the stereotype is niggas don't tip. That's why I tell you, we don't do cards. We don't do 13 cards. We're not splitting shit 13 ways. We're not sitting a table full of 13 people. Y'all act the food, drink up the liquor, eat up the food, waste half the food, and then don't want to leave a fucking tip. Get your asses out of here. Then want to be stingy with a tip. Girl, after we done served you. Girl, what the fuck? What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all niggas? You niggas is crazy.
What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
You niggas is crazy. Girl, I don't understand that. Let me read some more comments. I need to find this first.
What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy. What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
You niggas is crazy. I don't understand. Please explain to me your rationale for why you wouldn't tip a food delivery service. I'm judging you. Sorry, I am. Full of judgment. I'm looking at you crazy. Let me read another comment and then we're gonna move on. I'm not tipping any what? It says I'm not tipping anyone who hasn't delivered my food yet. But you know you can change it, right? You can add or you can take away based on the experience. I whatever tip they say is the tip, I increase it. I do 20 and I just round it up to a whole number. That's it. I don't even think twice about it. I just don't. Because I'm like, my glasses look like a toddler has had them. My thing is you are getting a convenience. You don't want to pay for the convenience. What kind of musty ass shit is that? That's crazy to me. I'm sorry. People are going to start getting your own food and put DoorDash out of business. No, they're not. No, they're not, because there are a lot of people, elderly people, disabled people who need these services. Who need somebody to go shopping for them, who need their blind people, right? People who have is it agoraphobia, where they can't leave, they get anxiety when they leave. I think it's agoraphobia. They get anxiety when they leave the house. They're afraid. Remember that movie with Zoe Kravitz? She had agoraphobia. She was afraid to leave the house, and when she would leave the house, she put her hood on her head, tie it tight, and then walk next to a wall the entire time. Some of those people don't want to leave their house. They need services like this. And any good, smart business person will identify a need and create a service to fulfill the need. That's business 101. So DoorDash is never going out of business. Even if people order food and go pick it up themselves to avoid having to tip a person. Because the tip is in your gas. The gas that you use to go get the food. That's the tip. I'm a great tipper, but I hate when people think it's required. Girl, y'all act like y'all don't know y'all can change the tip. Y'all act like y'all don't know that. Y'all use these services and then don't want to compensate the people who are servicing you. That is musty. That's all I can say. First of all, a tip is fucking optional. All these black people, they said the food service industry has a stereotype. Black people do not tip well or at all. What is that about? Girl, I don't know. Is that another stereotype in any other communities? Asian, Latin, white? Is it? I know I hear white people tip low. They don't give you the 20, the 15, 20, 18% or whatever it is. I think 20 is standard. They start, sometimes it's like 15, 18, 20. I think 20 is standard. And just give a standard tip. And round it up to a whole number. Girl, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm going to give you $10 for coming to deliver my food for me. Yeah, I'm going to give you $40. Yeah. Now you go eat. Thank you for delivering my food. Go eat with the tip I gave you. A lot of these people are hungry. This is their second job. This is their only job. And you don't want to tip them. I don't know. It's making me emotional because I'm like, how fucking greedy are you? How greedy are you? And somebody is offering you a service. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Like Keith Lee. He's running around. He's talking about the service he's giving, and y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all give then y'all turn around and give poor service to other people. Y'all don't tip. I don't like that. People who don't tip, fuck y'all. That's all I gotta say. Y'all musty as fuck, and you go get in the shower. I don't like that. I don't like that because I think about all the people who are working, you know, DoorDash, like this is their only job. This is all they have. And you don't want to give them a tip. And then you're going to say, oh, it's a non-English speaking motherfucker. What? Y'all are insane. In fucking sane. Lauren London to receive $6 million from Nipsey Hussle's estate on behalf of their son. Will also split. I know that's right. Will also split 50% of Marathon. He had his life insurance and shit in order. I know that's right. I know that's right, hood nigga. You better get your life insurance in order if anything happens to you, especially if you in these streets. You niggas out here in the streets don't have life insurance policies on yourselves, so that when your poor decisions catch up with you, your children don't have some money at the end of the day. $6 million. I know that's right. I know that's fucking right. For his son. Will also split 50% of Marathon Clothing Company. It says, neighbors, get into this. Lauren London is finally receiving her share of Nipsey Hussle's estate 4 years after his untimely passing. According to Radar Online, Nipsey's brothers, Black Sam, who was named administrator of his estate, has submitted the final accounting report that revealed the estate's assets. The only two beneficiaries of the estate are Nipsey's son Cross and his daughter Imani. I know that's right. His report, he said the estate was around 11 million. He revealed Nipsey's estate had several bank accounts with funds totaling $5,997,092. In addition, the estate has a 2012 Chevy Suburban worth $17,000, 100% membership interest in All Money Inc. worth $2.4 million, 100% interest in Marathon Studios, 100% interest in Marathon Touring worth $606,000. 100% interest. Nipsey had his shit together. That, and let me tell you something. You gotta love it. That a hood nigga who gets his shit together and then creates money through however way he created it, and then put it into other businesses to where you get 100%, and then leave, and then you get killed, and your children are left with all of this. Girl, I love to see it. I love it. And the estimated Nipsey's trademark to be worth $913,000. The grand total of his assets come to $11,355,596.64. 64 cents. Sam says Cross and Imani should both receive 50% of the remaining funds. Lauren, on behalf of Cross, will be paid half of the money in the bank accounts and split his various business, meaning she is half owner of Marathon Clothing Company and the various other businesses Nipsey had before he passing. And she wasn't even his wife. Remember how y'all? She's not even his wife. She's not his wife. You know, paperwork can be filed whether you're married or not to make somebody your beneficiary. You don't have to be legally bound to them in the form of a marriage contract or a marriage license. And that's just the truth. So shout out to Lauren London. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle for leaving a legacy to his children. They definitely gave soulmate energy. Okay, I just want to make a disclaimer. Soulmates are not romantic, intimate partnerships. You do not find your soulmate. If you're looking for your soulmate in a romantic, intimate partnership, you're on the wrong road. A soulmate is a person that you recognize your souls meet. Your souls have met before. So you recognize that person. Whether it's a child, whether it could be your soulmate could be your child. Your soulmate could be the same gender as you. Your soulmate can be a platonic relationship that includes no sexual intercourse. Do you know that? You have to understand that, or you are going to miss out on very important things in life if you have ascribed a soulmate as a romantic partnership. Stop it. Okay? Because your soulmate is, your souls don't know it just recognizes, like, I've seen you before, I recognize you, and we have this connection like we've known each other forever. It's your soul mate. That is not a romantic partnership. Please stop. None of our business, but love how Cuz had his estate set up and that he owned all of his business entities. If you're not doing it for your kids, then what's the purpose? Girl, shut up. I feel they wanted people to flip on Lauren with this information. People are crazy. I feel like this info being public putting a target on her back. Why is this our business? Because he's a public figure. You know, public figures, you know, like, people don't like, oh, you guys talk about celebrities. Y'all always, why do we care? Public figures are snapshots, microcosms of society and humanity. The way they behave, we use them as examples to come down here and talk about their behavior. Not because of who they are, but because it's done publicly. So we have the right to consume it and talk about it. Why is this our business? Because he was a public figure. That's why. He was a public figure who had a lot of influence in his community. So yes, we get to know the details of his estate when he dies. Girl, y'all are weird. Ugh. Those are the only people. What do you mean that's fair? Somebody said splitting it 50-50 is fair. What do you mean? That's how he set it up. My kids get my legacy. If anything happens to me, all of this is my children. Period. $6 million. Shout out to them. Shout out to those children. They are, when you talk about leave a legacy, they are set the fuck up. Okay? They don't have to worry about a motherfucking thing for the rest of their life. $6 million. And then 100% assets of the business, 100% owner of the business. They're going to split it 50-50, the children. I hope they don't grow up and fuck everything up. I hope they don't. Hopefully they won't. Seems like Lauren London is a good guidance for children. I don't know about the other mama. They said that his family has custody over Imani. I don't know. The mother is always fighting for custody. I don't know. They probably saying that's why she's fighting for custody, because they know the child is going to get $6 million. But from my understanding, the last I heard, let me know if y'all know, Imani was in his family's custody, not the mama. So I don't know. Let me know. I might be wrong on that, but that was the last that I had heard. Shout out to Lauren London and Nipsey Hussle for what he did. I think that's honorable. To me, I think that's honorable. I do. I think it's honorable. I do. Ramona Singer booted from BravoCon after texting NG what? While trying to downplay the use of the N-word in a text message to page 6. It says, it says, this was never on the hot sheet. If you read Vanity Fair article, please remove. This was changed yesterday. This is also upsetting. The word I used was N-word, not N-G. What? She said, I didn't say nigga. I said N-word. I don't know, Ramona. I don't know. You out of here. BravoCon, they don't want to see you. The niggas don't want to see you. Girl, I'm sorry I got emotional about DoorDash and delivery services. I just don't think it's right. I don't think it's right. Erica and Young Miami both killed their Addams Family look with their kiddos. So cute. Look at Carisha with her children. That little girl is so cute as Wednesday. And who is this? Erica Mena. Oh yeah, she killed it. That lace is dope. With her racist, bigoted ass. Come on, Morticia. Pugsley and Wednesday. That was cute. Let's see. Marcus Jordan wants Michael Jordan to be the best man at the wedding to Larsa. NBA legend disproves disapproves of son's relationship with former teammate's ex-wife.
Work. Yeah, look, I was the best man at his wedding, and the best man at my brother's wedding, and so obviously we'll keep that tradition going. Is my thoughts on it. I want in. I want video.
I mean, I can say as Larsa and Marcus Jordan are coupled, I can say that's probably something that I have no care for. Like, I don't care about their relationship, like knowing the details, because girl, what? Like, Larsa gives me a puddle. She gives me puddle. She's giving puddle. Yeah, that's what she gives me, puddle. And if you figure it out, you can figure it out. Queen Naija transformed in the Queen of Motown this spooky season. Yeah, she did. I thought it was Cardi B at first. She did Diana Ross. Yeah, she did pretty good. I'm not mad at it. Who is Sierra supposed to be? Lil Wayne? Girl, that's a mess. Girl's a mess. ASAP Rocky randomly spotted by TMZ jogging in LA. They chased him for blocks. What?
Now that you have two kids, Rihanna said she was going to job with me. Can I need to get in better shape. What's your secret? Just jogging around the block? Hey, real quick, you're fast.
Why are you chasing him? Girl, you better get you a scooter.
What is she? What is... Everybody now, time to show the whole world what we're all about. We the girls with a passion for fashion. We'll always be there.
That's Chloe?
Everybody now, time to show the whole world what we're all about. We the girls with a passion for fashion.
That don't even look like her. That's crazy. Anyways, I gotta go, guys. Take care of each other. Somebody said, who's this strong black woman? Y'all think anybody with a tan is black? Girl, bye. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Hopefully we talked about some things. Let me just check Jasmine Brand before we leave. Gabrielle Union says she was turned down for a project because the other actress was just prettier than her. Fans speculate it was the role that went to Kerry Washington in Scandal. Let's see.
It was up for a big job, and after numerous callbacks and studio tests, it was down to just two of us. I was told I didn't get the part because she's just prettier than you. And for someone who had low self-esteem, it just felt like there was no place for me for my kind of blackness. It pretty much killed that confident pep in my step, and I was equating my looks to my ability to do the job. Some no's feel like, I'm sure there's a lesson in there somewhere. And some no's feel like projection of someone else's challenges. And I rebuke that. And I recognize that if I'd gotten that job and I was around people like that, my soul would be worn down. I only want to be in spaces where I'm wanted. When someone shows you by how they negotiate what they think your real value is, that opening number, you have to take that as a sign. Because in their perfect world, you would accept that low number. And as you then have to negotiate your value, it reveals a lot about the experience that you're about to embark on. That you do have the ability to say no during negotiations if you do not like the direction, and if that production doesn't see your complete value, then that's not the production for you. And I promise you there is something to be said about an exuberance that is followed up with that production absolutely knowing your value, or that job knowing your value, and that feels amazing.
What a wonderful lesson that she just taught. Shout out to Gabrielle. Shout out to, I know y'all, girl, I can't stand Gabrielle Union either. She plays her character so well. I feel like her characters are her. You know that actor who just looking at him gets on your damn nerves because they like, I can't stand his ass. Ugh. Gabrielle Union is that for me. I'd be like, she plays such a fucking bitch so well. I be like, that's part of your personality. She talked about being a bitch. Remember? She talked about that. She was sitting with Felicia Rashad and some other women. Felicia Rashad is the only person that stood out to me. And Gabrielle Union. I think Lupita Nyong'o was there as well, I think so. And she talked about how she was a bitch. A bitch. But shout out to Gabrielle Union. Some of the comments. Girl, you're beautiful and talented. You can't win them all. The she's prettier than you comment is foul. If we're talking about scandal, Kerry Washington is a all-around better actress. Don't make it. See, that girl, instead of speculating on who she's talking about, catch the lesson in the message. Like, girl, y'all be so, I don't understand. I gotta go. Take care of each other. Center yourself. Put your oxygen mask on first and protect your energy. Peace.